Welcome to another Willy Weighs In. This is the Edmonton Oilers versus the San Jose Sharks. This is a game that Edmonton should be winning. Should be. We've got James Reimer in net for the Sharks. And Soup Campbell is back in for the Edmonton Oilers, which, he deserves to start at some point. But it does not go well. The Sharks come in right away and put a shot on. Bang. It's a beautiful shot from Hurdle right into the top corner. You're like, oh, God, here we go. What is going on, Campbell? But there's a challenge on the play. Looks like Barabanov is offside very clearly. Goals called back. Sharks hit the post at one point. No, happens twice this period. They hit posts. My God. Campbell, though, has made some pretty nifty saves. He's battling it out with Hurdle. So at this point, it's 1-0 for the Sharks. But the Oilers do come back, and it's depth scoring. Broberg gets the puck, sends it in. I believe Janmark gets it over to Fogle, sleems it over to Nick Bjugstad, who just has a beautiful patience, buries the puck, 1-1. Then the Oilers get a power play on said power play. We got McDavid shooting high slot, bounces off of Draisaitl's stick, off of the jersey of Hyman, and bobbles right in past Reimer. Beautiful. Man, oh man, you're pumped up. 2-1 Oilers. Wait, there's a challenge on that one for goalie interference. Hyman barely touches Reimer. Goal called back. That's 7 goals. 7 goals that have been called back on Hyman for goalie interference this year. He'd be in the scoring race, for God's sake. He'd have 37 goals. It's unreal, and McDavid doesn't get a point closer to that 150 mark, but that's okay. Tie game. We're good there. Sharks get a power play. At one point, can't do much. Edmonton's penalty kill looks really good. Draisaitl and Janmark have a nice 2-on-1 shorthanded chance. Draisaitl shoots, but Reimer makes a stop. Decent first period. I don't think Edmonton played that great that period, but you know what? We'll see what happens in the second. No one really stood out that much, except for that first goal. Looked beautiful. Campbell made a beautiful glove save on Hurdle. He made another great save in the clavicle. I believe that was another shot by Hurdle. Campbell's looking all right. So let's see how the second goes. I think they got to pick up their socks a bit, though. Sharks are outplaying them right now. So, on to the second. Okay, second period comes, and right away, we get McDavid to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. It trickles through, and there's a big shot whiffed on by Yamamoto, and somehow it beats Reimer 2-1 for the Oilers. But then the Sharks come down, and they bury another one. Tied up. Wait, challenge again for goalie interference, and there was on Couture, 2-1 Oilers. But they come back down, they bury another one. It's a fast Sharks player coming down. Lorentz takes a shot. Campbell makes the initial glove save, but bobbles the puck up. Lorentz comes, bats it out of the air. Kind of a nice goal. And then we get a nice one from Carlson, who just dekes out Campbell. Another nice goal. 3-2. Oilers then come back. They tie it up. Ekholm gets the puck. He goes backhand, glove side on Reimer. Tied up, 3-3. And then we get another goal. It's another Carlson one-timer right in the slot. 4-3 for the Sharks. That's how the period ends. But there has been atrocious officiating in this game. Atrocious. There was one point Ryan Nugent-Hopkins had Reimer deked right out of his pants. He was going to bury the shot. Had the puck right there. Reimer dives out of his crease, grabs a hold of Nugent-Hopkins, one arm around his midsection, and hauls him back. No penalty on the play. That's interference. I'm blown away by the lack of ability to officiate this year in the NHL. Super frustrating as a fan to watch. Not a great period. Looks like they're juggling the lines a ton. McDavid started this period with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Yamamoto. Draisaitl started with Kane and Hyman. At the end of the period, Yamamoto, Draisaitl, and McDavid are together. It was just a kerfuffle of line combinations. I guess we'll see how the third goes. Edmonton did come out with more oomph in their game, and it'll be interesting to see what happens in the third. Here we go. Third period comes around, and it's not looking good. When did Reimer find goalie powers that he never had before? He's not letting anything by him. There have been a number of chances. There's been a breakaway by McDavid. McDavid couldn't bury it, got it up. It was going to be a beautiful one. Hit the post. He had him down and out. Unreal. There was a power play. No, before we get to that, you think Edmonton might lose this one. They played down to their opponents. Super frustrating. They've lost to Columbus, Arizona, and the Ducks this year, and it is infuriating as a fan. And right when you're like, okay, this might not happen, Ekholm gets it from McDavid, and he goes half clapper, high chatter, bang, 4-all, woohoo! And oh God, Connor gets his 136th point of the year. Oh, you know what? They get a power play near the end of the game, and Reimer stands on his head. Oh, reaches out to stop a shot. Oh, with the Draisaitl just can't bury. And then we see great defense by the Oilers too. They have Campbell beat. Puck is sliding towards the line. Stick check by Nuge, and the puck is cleared by Ceci. Unbelievable play. So incredible. And then we have an overtime that sees Campbell make a couple great stops. Reimer make some crazy pad stacking stops. And finally, we get Nurse coming down, breakaway, 5-hole on Reimer. Oilers get the win. We get 88 points, 2 back of LA, but it looks like LA is blowing out Calgary tonight, so that's going to be 4 points behind LA. But I mean, the climb continues. Another game on Wednesday. Pretty pumped for it. This has been a Willy Weighs In. Please like, subscribe, join the comments in the bottom. Sharks fans, join the conversation. What did you think of the game? And, watch the main pod with myself, Pilo, and Sanjay and Baron. Have a great night. We'll see you Wednesday. Take care.